Awada baba wada.
Every day is another chance to do it all over again.
Get the best of starts on the break of dawn. 32 FM 94.9.
To FM 949. Good morning, rise and shine. It's the 15th of July 2025, Tuesday. Welcome to the Break of Dawn Papers Review, where we bring you the major headlines and analysis on those headlines. My name is DENIKE Timuwago. Thank you for joining us this morning. We'll get right into the business of the day. We have the front page of the Punch, the Vanguard, the Daily Post. I'll be starting off with the front page of the Punch newspaper. The first story, ADC opposition coalition vow to take over Kaduna. 4 cultists wanted after deadly attack on Ogun community. Soldiers bar traditionalists from Awujale's Muslim funeral. 2027, Adeleke attacks Aregbesola over plan to oust government. Naira rebounds to 4-month high, trades 1,518 Naira to a dollar. And also you find how Fulani militia killings escape global attention, security expert. To the major story, Daura Kingsmen, associates reflect on Buhari's final months. Buhari's austere lifestyle earned him our respect. Governors, residents. Abductors of Delta contractor demand 100 million naira ransom. Ogun workers begin strike over 82 billion naira pension deductions. Natasha fires back at Akpabio over reinstatement challenge. Still taking a look at some more stories out of the Punch. It says Obi will contest in 2027 with or without coalition. That's Yunusa Tanko. Allies turned opponents, Tinubu's old friends, now working against his re-election. A static crowd receives Aregbesola as ADC kicks off Oshu membership drive. Don't do it, Wike cautions Ukpebolo against Obaseki's probe. Adeleke's purported defection lies from pit of hell, Oshun APC. 2027, Kaduna opposition unites under ADC to dethrone APC. APC loses Yaba Ward D councillorship seat to PDP. National Assembly suspends plenary to honor ex-President Buhari. LP faction condemns Abore's meeting with Wike, questions loyalty. And looking at the Vanguard newspaper, visa overstay, US threatens Nigerians with deportation, permanent travel ban. Buhari Tinubu sets up 9-man committee as burial holds today. Buhari resisted IMF, World Bank to protect poor. Waba ex-NLC presidents. Gunmen kill community leader in Bayelsa. Panic as armed robbers kill 2 in Ebonyi. Ogun residents decry land grabbers attacks, call for IGP's intervention. 4 dead as 3-story building collapses in Kano. Police crush major human trafficking syndicates in Enugu, Anambra, Ondo. Naira rises to 1,545 naira to a dollar in parallel market. Adeleke slams Aregbesola, your tenure was the worst in Osun's history. 2027 presidency may use courts to sabotage ADC's momentum, David Mark warns. Don't probe Obaseki, Wike warns Okpebolo. Flashback, the Muhammadu Buhari interview, why Nigeria needs a stronger leader. That's on the front page of the Vanguard. Jonathan Akufo-Addo visits Shettima in London, pay tribute to Buhari. And you find photos Ujale of Ijebuland, Oba Sikiru Adetono, laid to rest in Ijebode. Shettima pays condolence visit to Buhari's family in London. And finally, father allegedly impregnates 14-year-old daughter in Ibadan. The Daily Post reports a major headline here says Nigerian marketers reduce fuel prices as federal government shuts down economy in honor of Buhari. Also, some more stories says Akume, Wike, others in Tinubu's committee for Buhari's burial. Buhari's death, Nigerian government declares Tuesday public holiday. And also, Buhari Northwest governors declare Tuesday public holiday. Shettima visits Aisha, Buhari's children, in London. Away from that one, Pastor Tunde Bakare clears air on agreement with Buhari to succeed him as president. Buhari UK government finally mourns ex-president of Nigeria. Late Awujale of Ijebuland, Oba Sikiru Adetono, buried. Kwara to tackle unlawful conversion of dwellings for commercial purposes. Kano State Government inaugurates committee for National Summit on Creative Industry. Muhammadu Buhari Nigerian government announces burial arrangements for ex-president. See details. And on politics, the agenda for 2027 is to remove Tinubu from Aso Rock, Edo PDP. We're not interested in merger, Abia PDP. Forgive us for failing to retrieve your mandate, PDP begs Edo people. ADC coalition is to save Nigeria, not about politics, Lamido. INEC, NURTW strategize ahead of Osun governorship election. 2027 ADC dead on arrival, lacks viable policy alternatives. APC chieftain Adekombi. And the Premium Times reports Nigerian government provides details of Buhari's burial ceremony. Tinubu constitutes 17-member committee for Buhari's burial. Nigerian government declares public holiday in honor of former President Muhammadu Buhari. And also, Maman Daura, Buhari's nephew, admitted in London hospital. More tributes pour in for former President Muhammadu Buhari. Akpabio appeals judgment on Akpoti Uduaghan's suspension. Nigerian government provides details. All right, I think of taking that one. Take a look at some more stories. Again, prosecution opens case against alleged masterminds of 2014 Yanya bombing. Gunmen kidnap contractor in Delta, demand 100 million naira ransom. ADC suspends activities, declares 3 days mourning for Buhari. Fayemi mourns Buhari, says he was a tenacious, misunderstood leader. Lagos Governor Sanwo-Olu, Speaker Obasa mourn Awujale of Ijebuland. And lastly, Undume mourns Buhari, says late president mentored him. We go on our first commercial break of the morning, and we'll be back shortly for the analysis of the story. Mr. Femi Olukunle is on standby for that. Do stay with us. Don't go away.
You're listening to 32 FM 94.9.
Woke up this morning, a brand new day. The feeling is different, though you are ahead of your game. Fill up with energy, strength and vitality. Get ready to conquer, cause Bonvita is there with you.
Give your child Bonvita. It contains essential vitamins and minerals that support mental and physical vitality. Bonvita. Prepare them to win every day.
In the kitchen game, there are players and then Agba Ballers, MVP, Player of the Year, 10-0, no rival. Become an Agba Baller with the new improved Maggi chicken flavor, made with a flavorful formation of onions, celery, turmeric to bring out your top game in the kitchen. Elevate the taste of your everyday dishes with delicious rich chicken flavor. Oh yeah, let's go.
New Maggi chicken flavor, my game changer.
Hi, this is Nene from the boat safety team. You can't see us, but we're right here with you on every boat ride. To your left is the ride insurance team. We insure your ride as soon as your trip starts. To your right is the record audio team. We keep a recording of your trip for 24 hours in case you need it later. And behind you is the customer support team, ready to chat 24/7. We're the boat safety team, by your side on every ride.
Jẹ́ 20,000 naira lójoojúmọ́ pẹ̀lú Coco Box àti 32 FM. Ìkànnì 32 FM 94.9 pẹ̀lú àjọṣepọ̀ ilé-iṣẹ́ Coco Box ní ó fi àǹfààní 20,000 naira fún wa láti máa jẹ lójoojúmọ́ pẹ̀lú 500 naira. Bó o lẹ́ẹ̀tì ṣe jẹ́ àkọ́kọ́ ẹ lọ tẹ *347*253# lórí ẹ̀rọ ìbáraẹnisọ̀rọ̀ yín èyíkéyìí nẹ́tíwọ̀kì tẹ́ bá ń lò ẹ fi iye ìgbà tẹ́ ẹ fẹ́ tà sí. Wọ́n send account number tẹ́ ẹ lè lò lẹ́ẹ̀kan péré sí yín. Ẹ sanwó pẹ̀lú backup yín USSD àbí kẹ́ ẹ ṣàbẹ̀wò sí POS tó súnmọ́dọ̀ yín yẹn pẹ̀lú account number tó ti wà lọ́wọ́ yín. Èyí ṣe pàtàkì ìṣẹ́jú díẹ̀ péré ni account number ń fi lè ṣiṣẹ́ ó sì wà fẹ́yìí tẹ́ ẹ ta yẹn nìkan. Bẹ́ẹ̀ bá kọ̀ láti sanwó sórí account number ń yóò ṣàdínàgbò òkú fún yín látún ti ta lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ti ṣe ta tó pọ̀ sí ni àǹfààní ṣe wà ń bẹ̀ fún yín láti jẹ. Aago 9 àbọ̀ lówùrọ̀, aago 2 ọ̀sán, aago 3 àtàago 5 ìrọ̀lẹ́ látọjọ́ Ajé Monday sọ́jọ́ Ẹtì ọjọ́ Jímọ̀ náà máa yí koto. Ní gbogbo ọ̀sẹ̀ọ̀sẹ̀ èèyàn 22 ni yóò mọ gbógun ẹgbẹ̀rún 20,000 naira. Èèyàn 8 ni yóò mọ gbógun ẹgbẹ̀rún lójoojúmọ́. Èèyàn 3 ni yóò mọ gbọ́gọ́rùn ẹgbẹ̀rún 100,000 naira lọ́jọ́ Ẹtì ọjọ́ Jímọ̀. Ẹ̀yin náà bẹ̀rẹ̀ báyìí kẹ́tẹ̀ *347*253# kẹ́ẹ̀fì 500 naira péré gbàgbẹ́mù lórí Coco Box. Coco Box àti 32 FM ó ti pọ̀ jù.
One day now, one day, walk no go rest the day. Say you still fit go on holiday, make you no day complain. Retire in grand style, make it worth your while. Choose a partner that won't stress you out. Let's shape your future. Access ARM is working for you. Access ARM is investing for you. To live a life that you dream for you. We no go for your head.
Let's help you shape the future you deserve. Access ARM Pensions. Future shaping.
Sórí ẹ̀ oníkálùkù pẹ̀lú tiẹ̀ ni o ojúmọ́ kan ìdojúkọ kan ni o ò sì ní láti ṣetán láti kojú wọn ìyẹn nìkan ló lè fi rọ́nà lọ ìdí tí mi ò ṣe kí n fi oúnjẹ òwúrọ̀ mi ṣeré ṣòye oúnjẹ òwúrọ̀ pick mi tó ní àwọn èròjà àti okun tí mo nílò láti fi kojú ọjọ́ kọ̀ọ̀kan ìdojúkọ kọ̀ọ̀kan.
Dáradára ní gbogbo ọjọ́ láti tẹ̀síwájú pẹ̀lú oúnjẹ òwúrọ̀ pick. Ǹjẹ́ o ti jẹ tirẹ̀?
Peak. Reach for your peak.
Àmàlà dúdú, àmàlà funfun, àmàlà tó fẹ́lẹ́ bí etí ní ṣàwéwédú tó yọ̀ kólólò ọ̀rẹ́ ìmùlẹ̀ gbẹ̀gìrì pẹ̀lú ẹran tó muta káàsà. ilé eléyìí o. ẹja ọsàn. ìlú ìbàdàn àtàgbègbè rẹ̀ àkókò tó láti gbélú ìbàdàn lárugẹ ṣàfihàn àwọn ohun àdámọ̀ rẹ̀ pẹ̀lú oúnjẹ aládìídùn fara lókun sararindin.
ẹ darapọ̀ mọ́ ọ̀gọ̀rọ̀ àwọn ènìyàn lábẹ́ àtíbàbà kan ṣoṣo láti jọ fà wọ́n ọbẹ̀ aládùn búkà jamala pẹ̀lú àwọn iléeṣẹ́ àfijù olóúnjẹ tó gbajúgbajà nìbàdàn.
bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń jàmàlà látún máa sọ̀díwúkẹ́ dọ́wẹ́kẹ̀ pẹ̀lú àwọn adẹ́rìnpòṣónú láyìíká tó rẹwà.
àwọn ìdíje wọ̀nyí ò ní gbẹ̀yìn ta ló lè yára jẹ̀sùn àmàlà bàkìtàn láàrin ìṣẹ́jú péréte ọkùnrin wo ló lè ro àmàlà kó kúnná bí etí.
ṣẹ́yìn lè yára jàmàlà gbígbóná láì fi falẹ̀.
ọ̀pọ̀ àwọn ẹ̀bùn tó jọjú tún wà nílẹ̀ fáwọn olùkópa láti fi ṣèfàjẹ́.
ẹ̀yà ọjọ́ kẹtàlélógún oṣù kẹjọ ọdún sọ́tọ̀ láago méjì lè tó gbéra sọ ní pápá ìgbàlejò ti recreation club tó wà lágbègbè Sabo Àdámàsìgbà Ìbàdàn. 2,000 náírà lówó tíkẹ́ẹ̀tì tẹ́ fi jẹ̀gbádùn yọ̀tọ̀ mi.
láti kópa ẹ gba tíkẹ́ẹ̀tì yín ní 32 FM àjàkẹ́rin Cocoa House Dùgbẹ̀ Ìbàdàn.
tàbí
bíbíire food canteen Òkè Àdó.
ìyá òjò food canteen tó wà ní ìjókòó Adánlágbárimú Ìbàdàn.
àwọn iléeṣẹ́ tó so nígbàwọ́ àyájọ́ àmàlà níkànnì 32 FM 94.9.
iléeṣẹ́ ọtí Rega dry gin.
iléeṣẹ́ ohun ìsebẹ̀ tẹ́rà Oníkóró.
pẹ̀lú àjọṣepọ̀ àwọn ilé ìtajà oúnjẹ tó yáàyè bíi
bíbíire food canteen.
ìyá òjò alámàlà.
fún àlàyé lẹ́kùnrẹ́rẹ́ tàbí láti jẹ́ onígbọ̀wọ́.
ẹ̀lú Bímpé 0806-218-5194 tàbí Captain P2 0802-258-8193.
32 FM àmàlà fẹ́ àjẹdọ́wẹ́kẹ̀ ó máa dùn ó máa lárinrin.
Every day when my children return from school, I don't recognize them. Hello, do I know you?
It's us, mommy.
But these dirty sweaty uniforms and socks, we're clean in the morning. Everything don't transform. I understand though, school is hectic. It takes energy to come home this transformed. So I make sure they have some nutritious Milo at breakfast.
Your kids need nourishing energy. Give them Milo at breakfast. It has nutrients that support energy release to help them get the most out of their day. Milo, energy to go further. Milo.
Thank you for staying with us. We are back with the analysis. This is the Break of Dawn Papers review on 32 FM 94.9. I am at DENIKE at Dimuwago. I mentioned earlier that Mr. Femi Oluhule is on standby. He's right here to analyze some of the stories this morning. Good morning, sir. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, DENIKE. Good morning to you, and I greet our listeners too.
All right. We start off with a very major story now as it pertains to the former president, Muhammadu Buhari, and the burial plans. It says that the president has set up a 9-man committee as the burial holds today. I want you to, touch on the implications of the fact that we also have a public holiday today as a result of this particular incident, and as well as the legacy that, because there's been mixed reactions online as regards his death, and even this public holiday, some have said it's quite unnecessary, but then he's a former president. Is he not deserving of a proper and befitting farewell in this case?
Well, the Buhari that we knew would not have approved this public holiday because it is needless. Somebody died, yes. Even as we are speaking now, people are dying. But you may say the person who died was a president in the country. The fact of the matter is that all of us we were born equally, but some people have opportunities than the other. That is just the difference. Now, for a whole nation to lose quite a lot of revenue because somebody died, billions of naira will be lost today to holiday. Naturally, Nigeria is a fun-loving country. We love holidays too much, and it is affecting us. It affects our economy. So, Buhari that I knew would not have endorsed this holiday if he were to be alive, or if he were to be interviewed in his death. So, this holiday is absolutely needless. It's needless. Then, to talk about the man Buhari, the man Buhari means different things to so many people. To some people who wined and dined with him, he was an excellent person. To some people who knew him in the military, probably he was a good leader, military leader. But to majority of people who lived while during his presidency, they know and they will attest to the fact that he was a very, very weak leader. He was a leader that was in power, that was in government, but had no power. Because the power that he ought to wield was hijacked by some of the people he called into his cabinet to come and chop. And then they misbehaved seriously and they took us backwards so many years. Africans will say that you don't talk ill of the dead, but I don't believe, because the Bible that I believe in says that whatever your deeds will follow you, and people will even remember your deeds. Why do we talk about Bashorunga up to this moment? Bashorunga was a man good and was a man extremely bad. So when we talk about the good side of people, we must talk about their shortcomings too. So because he's dead does not mean that we should not talk about his shortcomings. More so that the shortcomings are living with us now. They are just like chameleon pieces that are stuck to the sole of our feet.
I think he wanted to be a president that would be remembered, a president remembered for no corruption. Do you think that that's the situation? Because he claimed, or he posited to be transparent, honest, and things like that. That even after he left office, there seemed to be people who defended, even with the Emefiele situation, saying no, he had no hand in this, he had no hand in that, and so there was no form of probe or even anything directed towards him as regards maybe he was unclean or he dipped his hands into anything. Because you also said now that he was surrounded by people who, so are we shifting all forms of blame away to say that maybe he truly was a president with no corruption titles?
Honestly, the buck stopped at his desk, because he was the one that people didn't vote for. Those people, they didn't vote for Emefiele, although he inherited Emefiele from Jonathan administration. But all the humanitarian minister and all of them that messed up his administration, Nigerians didn't vote for them. He brought them in. And if you bring somebody in and you cannot control the person you brought in, then the buck stops at your table. Now, it is you that Nigerians should
hold responsible.
Should probe. However, he as a person might not love the smell of naira notes or dollar. He might not like stealing money. He might not have stolen. But the fact of the matter is that he housed people who messed up his administration, who stole Nigeria blind. And not only that, he too has some shortcomings. During his first term, he made some declaration, that asset declaration. But during the second term, I don't think he did. He didn't. So he has some shortcomings. But the fact, generally speaking, Buhari appeared to be somebody who did not like stealing, but he encouraged people to steal. Because if, for instance, somebody established this radio station that where we are talking now, and he put somebody in charge as general manager, so if the general manager allows every Tom, Dick, and Harry to do whatever they like on the channel, it is he that the CEO of this radio station will hold responsible. So Nigerians are the CEO, and Buhari is the manager. So he is the one that Nigerians should hold responsible. But unfortunately, nobody held him responsible for all the maladministration that is a regime witnessed. And we are in it now, neck deep in it. And unfortunately, those who stole money, who stole Nigeria blind under Buhari administration, they are gallivanting all over the place. The present administration is not doing anything to them.
All right, because of our time, let's move on to the ADC. David Mark is issuing a warning. He says that the presidency may use courts to sabotage ADC's momentum. Do you think they have anything to be worried about? Because I think I saw something last week about the fact that they have lawyers who have volunteered to defend the party in all ongoing and future legal cases, about 310 lawyers. So what do you think this outcry is supposed to achieve now if the party is gaining momentum and they have all legal sand field? Why do you think David Mark is warning against? Is he warning the people? Who is he warning exactly?
No, you see, don't forget that these people know themselves. They are politicians. They know the antics of one another. They know what they can do. And if you look at the way that the APC made an incursion into PDP, and what is left of PDP now, PDP is a caricature of what it used to be. Now, PDP is gasping for oxygen. It's about dying. Now, if David Mark says what people say he has said, now, I think it's a warning signal. And warning signal not to me, not to you, but to themselves, and to let Nigerians know that this is what APC can do. So, you see, the man who is in the cockpit of APC, and I'm talking about the president. He's a master of the game. He knows the way he can do things, and you will not see him. You'll be seeing the hands of Esau, and you'll be hearing the voice of Jacob. So you will not see him. So the APC knows how they do these things, and they know what they have done to PDP. And the president will say, "It is none of my business." So, but I am interested in your party collapsing so that people may come. Now they go to PDP governors, caressing them, telling them, cajoling them, telling them to come to APC. They are going to every big weeks in PDP to come to APC. So the same thing can happen to ADC. Now, so what he's saying now is like a warning signal to everyone and to let Nigerians know that
to be ready.
This may happen. And honestly, APC never knew that a strong opposition will come out after having captured PDP. They never knew, they never emphasized that a party could come that will send jitters down their spines. So it is good that we have ADC. It is very, very good.
All right, let's quickly touch on 𝐒𝐈𝐒. He has advised Governor Okpebholo of Edo State against dissipating his energy and resources to probe his immediate predecessor, Godwin Obaseki. Now, Wike said if there's someone who would have encouraged Okpebholo to probe and prosecute Obaseki, that person should be him. And he's saying that he shouldn't do it. He said, don't do it. I'm the one that should have told you to pursue this man because I know what I passed through. And I just want you to touch on this. He also apologized to Adams Oshiomhole. He said that he's sorry for humiliating him because of the way he supported Obaseki. And now he's also saying Okpebholo should not probe Obaseki, like leave him alone and let him do whatever he wants to do.
What is his business? What is Wike's business? They put you in Abuja as a minister. What is your business in Edo? You are from Rivers. After you have fought Rivers to a standstill and you have conquered Rivers.
But he's declaring peace now.
No. If the governor of Edo, Okpebholo, wants to probe his predecessor, if he believes that money of the people is within the fingers of Obaseki, let him probe him now. Let him retrieve the money. What is his business in Edo State? If you had any friction with Obaseki, because both of you were in PDP then, because you supported him at the time, and probably because that one did not allow you to fulbarize him, then what is your business? So why must you be the one directing and dictating to?
Does it not seem like Wike does not do things for free? He would find a way to come back and demand for the favor that he's done for you.
Exactly.
That's what it's looking like.
Exactly. That is it. So when he doesn't have it, then that person is a demon. So because he cannot fulbarize, he couldn't fulbarize Obaseki. Now, you can see now what is happening now. I'm not telling that one, don't probe him. I support that probe. If he knows that, yes, he has taken people's money, let him probe him. And let that one defend himself and make himself clean if he can be clean. So that's just it. It's none of Wike's business. Wike wants to pocket the entire South.
South, right.
That is what he wants to be. He wants to be number one man in South. And I think he should focus his attention on the assignment given to him by President Tinubu.
All right, we are live on Facebook. It's 32FM 949 Fenya. Once again, 32FM 949 Fenya. We have to go on a break now. We'll be back shortly to take your reactions, your comments, your calls. Do stay with us.
Feel better about your life.
32 FM 94.9, the antidote to depression.
Sórí ẹ̀, oníkálùkù pẹ̀lú tiẹ̀ ni o. Ojúmọ́ kan, ìdojúkọ kan ni o. O sì ní láti ṣetán láti kojú wọn. Ìyẹn nìkan ló lè fi rọ́nà lọ. Ìdí tí mi ò ṣe kí n fi oúnjẹ òwúrọ̀ mi ṣeré. Ṣóyẹ oúnjẹ òwúrọ̀ Peak mi tó ní àwọn èròjà àti okun tí mo nílò láti fi kojú ọjọ́ kọ̀ọ̀kan, ìdojúkọ kọ̀ọ̀kan.
Dáradára ni gbogbo ọjọ́ láti tẹ̀síwájú pẹ̀lú oúnjẹ òwúrọ̀ Peak. Ǹjẹ́ o ti jẹ tirẹ̀?
Peak. Reach for your peak.
Àmàlà dúdú, àmàlà funfun, àmàlà tó fẹ́lẹ́ bí etí, ní ṣàwéwédú tó yọ̀ kólólò, ọ̀rẹ́ ìmùlẹ̀ gbẹ̀gìrì, pẹ̀lú ẹran tó muta, káàsà. Ilé eléyìí o. Ẹja ọsàn. Ìlú Ìbàdàn àtàgbègbè rẹ̀. Àkókò tó láti gbélú Ìbàdàn lárugẹ ṣàfihàn àwọn ohun àdámọ̀ rẹ̀ pẹ̀lú oúnjẹ aládìídùn fara lókun sararindin.
Ẹ darapọ̀ mọ́ ọ̀gọ̀rọ̀ àwọn ènìyàn lábẹ́ àtíbàbà kan ṣoṣo láti jọ fà wọ́n ọbẹ̀ aládùn búkà jamọ̀là pẹ̀lú àwọn iléeṣẹ́ àfijù olóúnjẹ tó gbajúgbajà nìbàdàn.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń jàmàlà látún máa sọ̀díwúkẹ́ dọ́wẹ́kẹ̀ pẹ̀lú àwọn adẹ́rìnpòṣónú láyìíká tó rẹwà.
Àwọn ìdíje wọn yóò ní gbẹ̀yìn. Ta ló lè yára jẹ̀sùn àmàlà bàkìtàn láàrin ìṣẹ́jú péréte? Ọkùnrin wo ló lè ro àmàlà kó kúnná bí etí?
Ṣẹ́yìn lè yára jàmàlà gbígbóná láì fi falẹ̀.
Ọ̀pọ̀ àwọn ẹ̀bùn tó jọjú tún wà nílẹ̀ fáwọn olùkópa láti fi ṣèfàjẹ́.
Ẹ̀yà ọjọ́ kẹtàlélógún oṣù kẹjọ ọdún sọ́tọ̀ láago méjì lè tó gbéra sọ ní pápá ìgbàlejò ti recreation club tó wà lágbègbè Sabo Adamasingba Ìbàdàn. $2,000 náírà lówó tíkẹ́ẹ̀tì tẹ́ fi jẹ̀gbádùn yọ̀tọ̀ mi.
Láti kópa ẹgbàá tíkẹ́ẹ̀tì yín ní 32 FM àjàkẹ́rin Cocoa House Dùgbẹ̀ Ìbàdàn.
Tàbí
Bíbíire food canteen Òkè Àdó.
Ìyá Òjó food canteen tó wà ní Ìjókòó Adánlágbáremú Ìbàdàn.
Àwọn iléeṣẹ́ tó so nígbàwọ́ àyájọ́ àmàlà níkànnì 32 FM 94.9.
Iléeṣẹ́ ọtí Rega Dry Gin.
Iléeṣẹ́ ohun ìsebẹ̀ Tẹ́rà Oníkóró.
Pẹ̀lú àjọṣepọ̀ àwọn ilé ìtajà oúnjẹ tó yáàyè bíi
Bíbíire food canteen.
Ìyá Òjó alámàlà.
Fún àlàyé lẹ́kùnrẹ́rẹ́ tàbí láti jẹ́ onígbọ̀wọ́.
Ẹ̀lú Bímpé 0806-218-5194 tàbí Captain P2 0802-258-8193.
32 FM Àmàlà Fest. Àjẹdọ́wẹ́kẹ̀. Ó máa dùn, ó máa lárinrin.
Is that Alfie playing football in the rain?
It's Tobichio.
My goodness. When did he grow up?
That's it with kids, though.
It's amazing how your child grows up before your eyes. Enable their thriving development with the new NanKid 4 with HMOs to support your child's development, probiotics, and high-quality proteins to support age-appropriate growth. NanKid 4. Nourish your child's potential.
Win 20,000 Naira daily with Cocoa Box and 32 FM. Partnering with 32 FM 94.9, Cocoa Box offers you a chance to win 20,000 Naira daily with just 500 Naira. Here's how to play. 1. Dial *347*253# and follow the prompts. 2. Indicate the number of times you want to play. 3. It generates a one-time account number for payment. 4. Make payments via your bank app, USSD, or visit a nearby POS with generated account number. Important, the account number is valid for a few minutes and for that specific transaction only. Please note that if you don't complete the transaction on this generated account, you won't be able to create another one. Increase your chances. Play multiple times to boost your odds of winning. Draw schedule. Raffle draw 9:30 a.m., 2 p.m., 3 p.m., and 5 p.m. Mondays to Fridays. Every week, 32 people will win 20,000 Naira each. 8 lucky winners daily, each winning 20,000 Naira. And 3 people will win 100,000 Naira every Friday. Get started. Dial *347*253# now and win big with just 500 Naira.
In the kitchen kitchen game, there are players and then Agba Ballers, MVP, Player of the Year, 10-0, no rival. Become an Agba Baller with the new improved Maggi chicken flavor, made with a flavorful formation of onions, celery, turmeric to bring out your top game in the kitchen. Elevate the taste of your everyday dishes with delicious rich chicken flavor. Oh yeah, let's go.
New Maggi chicken flavor, my game changer.
Woke up this morning, a brand new day. Feeling is different, though you are ahead of your game. Fill up with energy, strength and vitality. Get ready to conquer, cause Bonvita is there with you.
Give your child Bonvita. It contains essential vitamins and minerals that support mental and physical vitality. Bonvita. Prepare them to win every day.
32 FM
94.9.
Thank you for staying with us. 32FM 949. We now open the phone lines. 0906 200949. That's the number. 0906 200949. And we're live on Facebook. It's 32FM 949 Faye. Please go on there. Drop your comment and your reactions. Hello. Good morning.
Hello. Good morning.
Good morning.
That is Tolu from your great journalist.
Welcome.
Yeah. On the demise of the former president, where I commiserate with his family and the entire nation on this fortunate something. Well, I think this should be a signal to all the public office holders that they should try and do well while in office, because it's no more today, but what is big is what we are saying. Because as far as I'm concerned, he deceived someone like me. They portrayed him as an honest man, the integrity, only for him to come on board and started giving presidential pardon to even the governors that have been convicted for corruption. The man who came to power, all in the name to come and fight corruption, he knew all that happened during his government. Tell him, it's a very sad one. Thank you. Good morning.
All right, thank you. The number to call is 0906 200949. Boluwatife Adimijumo says, good morning. By now, we expected resolution on Senator Natasha's case, but it seems other pressing issues are being overlooked. Nigeria's situation is dire. We need leaders with the right priorities. May God guide us towards effective leadership. Mary Amishin says, good morning. Former President Muhammadu Buhari's administration fell short of expectations, pushing Nigerians and its citizens backward. The struggles we face today are a testament to that. The challenges during the Naira redesign, the Lekki tollgate controversy, and other issues are still fresh in our minds. Leaders must prioritize fairness, justice, and the welfare of their people, as death is the ultimate equalizer for everyone. We'll pick a call now. Hello, good morning.
I'm John Uzondeko. Thank you, sir, for being there.
Thank you.
Much has been said about the late General Muhammadu Buhari. Just I have a lot of things has to be said about him. Could remember that when he came early as an army officer early 84, he put a lot of hope. Regrettably, on 27th August 1985, the man that took over from him said the initial objective was betrayed and fundamental changes do not appear on the horizon. Babangida later said the last 20 months have not witnessed any significant changes in the national economy. A lot of politicians were tried. Chief Ajayi was tried by the military tribunal, discharged, and ordered that he should be retried again. A lot of things. Even the general, Babangida, described him as too rigid and compromising to national unity. Thank you. John Ojok is my name.
All right, thank you so much. Tolokwademi says, good morning. As the former President, General Muhammadu Buhari, will be buried today, I commiserate with his family and the entire nation. May God repose his soul. And I think is that should be a lesson for all. The public office holder, not that nothing lasts forever, because his administration was nothing but a disaster and a great disservice to this nation due to his high level of insensitivity, highly pathetic. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Ade from UI. I want to reserve the issue that has to do with Wike for now. At the right time, Nemesis will catch up with Dama. Buhari, what I noticed about that man, my sister, people joke a lot in this country. The man, I have my reservation. He wasted 8 years. It was a wasted 8 years. But do you know why? The reason was that I was telling people, somebody, look at the age now, 82. That's official. That's not real. So he spent, after leaving office, 2 years later, he passed away. That means the man was not fit to rule this country. He was not healthy. They packaged him for 8 years. You know, remember the number of time he spent abroad wasting our money, my money and your money. And they were packaging him. The man was not fit. Anytime, remember the no cash issue. This man wasn't aware of many things. And where I'm going now, my sister, the same thing is happening now. Somebody traveled to St. Lucia now. Every other president left. He's just coming back maybe 2 days ago. And how can we just say you want to use a whole country to mark name? You want to be president, mark record, and you are destroying the country. Those who are putting them there, those who are electing this old great grandpa, we hand them over to God. God will judge them. And those who are going to re-elect them, God will never forgive them. That's the best of today.
Okay, the ambassador says, DENIKE and Baba Olukunle, good morning. So, late Buhari too has mansion in UK. We don't know about other countries. He'll be paying tax as expected to improve UK economy. When will the UK president have personal mansion in Nigeria so we can benefit too? Politicians are all the same. Oluwaseun Ruth says, good morning, 32 FM. The demise of the former Nigerian president is a sad one, but I'll use this opportunity to call on our leaders to always prioritize the masses while in service, because it's obvious President Tinubu is following the same path of the former president in inflicting hardships on Nigerians. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
John Ladwaju is speaking from Maguru. Well, for the diamonds of our former president, President Muhammadu Buhari, people have said a lot of things about it, which I totally agree with some school of thought about why they didn't treat it here. Why was he taken to the London for the treatment? And finally, he died in London. When we have a country that we can build a world-class hospital in which they can be treated here, what is wrong with our those that running us in this country? You are a leader, and you will be telling Nigeria to be treated here in Nigeria, but you cannot say in this country where you are budgeted billions of naira in 2025. If we check the budget of health sector, it's billions, but you cannot stay here to take the treatment. What's the essence of budgeting billions? There was a time during the Buhari era that the amount they budgeted for the hospital in 𝐒𝐻𝐿 clinic in 𝐒𝐻𝐿, but he has never one day stayed there to take the treatment. What kind of government have we practiced in Nigeria? To me, I'm really sorry for this kind of those that call themselves leaders. They are parading themselves. Good morning.
All right, thank you very much. It's time for us to go. Thank you, Mr. Femi Olukunle, for your analysis this morning.
Thank you.
We appreciate you. The Breakdown returns tomorrow. The Papers Review returns tomorrow at 6:30 a.m. to 7:15. Coming up next is the Smart Kids Show. I am DENIKE.